Hey, what's up? I'm Todd. Thanks for joining me on Mint Green Audio. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate and talk about the SE Electronics X1S. Get those you get those things mixed up every now and then. Let's start right now. Roll it. So a little bit about myself. Doesn't really matter, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I do voiceover work, so that's why I talk into microphones a lot. But I love this stuff. So anyway, that's how I found this. I did a bunch of research over the last few months, and I really like this thing. But I found out this microphone is my speed, and I've been using it for the last month, and I love it. This X1S large diaphragm condenser microphone will set you back $179. And then if you want to add all this stuff, the shock mount and the pop filter, it'll set you back $200. So it's worth $200, I would say, definitely. In this price range, I just don't have any complaints. I mean, not for just the price range, because like I say, I mean, everybody says, for the price, it's incredible. Well, any mic is worth the price if it sounds great and you appreciate it. You know what I mean? So let's hear this thing in the mix here in a minute. Oftentimes on these review videos, you're not going to hear the mic in the mix with post-production, and that's good because you want to see how it naturally sounds, right? But there's already videos that do just that. So let's have a little fun, put it in the mix, and see what happens as I go over a little technical data here. Ladies and gentlemen, a microphone in the condenser category with a polar pattern of cardioid, diaphragm size 1 inch, and a max SPL of 160 decibels. It's got output impedance of 125 ohms, self-noise of 9 decibels, you can barely hear it. It's got a low-cut filter at 80 hertz and 160 hertz. And I hope it doesn't clip too much as I get aggressive. The color is obviously black, and it's obviously a condenser microphone with 48 volts phantom power requirements, weighing 80.97 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the SE Electronics X1S. So yeah, for voiceover, man, I love this thing, and actually I do those kind of announcements on one of my gigs, which is ridiculous, but it's kind of fun for people to pay me to do that kind of stuff. Let me know down in the comments if I should never do that again as a part of a video, and if you're still watching after that, you better just go ahead and subscribe if that doesn't drive you away. But yes, I use this mic every day for voiceover, and I love it. But yes, it's got some high-pass pads or whatever here at 80 and 160. So let's check the buttons, the switches out real quick. Here's on the normal flat pattern. We're going to knock it down to the 80 low-cut filter. Here's the 80 low-cut filter. Here's the 80 low-cut filter. It's a low-cut filter, 80. 80's a great number. Jerry Rice. Okay, let's go back to the normal pad that's not engaged, and then we're going to go to 160. Let's do 160, and 160 is engaged. What do you think? 160. 160. Can I get a 160? How about a 160? But all right, I can't do auctioneer stuff. So yeah, that's 160. Honestly, for voiceover, my preferences right now, I use this pad right here. So let me know if you think my voice sounds better on, say, the no pad, just regular. Let me know in the comments too. I mean, and I just don't want engagement. I don't know that much about anything. So your thoughts would be appreciated. But yeah. Let's go back down to the pad that I usually use at 160. Let's talk about the decibel pads at -10. -10. That's the normal volume of my voice. And roll the -20. -20. Can you even hear me? Probably you can't. Okay, yeah, we all know what those pads do. I don't even know why I'm just demonstrating that. Like, we know what a pad does. If it says -10, it's going to get quieter. So Anyway, this mic has got some buttons, which is nice to have those options, I think. Because, there's some great mics out there with no buttons, like this guy, But I like having the buttons, to be honest with you. Because when you get a mic like this, it sounds the way it sounds, which a lot of people say great. But that's what you get. What you see is what you get, and there aren't buttons. While we're at it, let's compare some mics. Like I said, I don't have many mics, so let's grab a couple of mics that are a little less expensive, but, pretty popular. Well, I better go back to the regular filter now, huh? Or no filter, no pad. Okay, we're back on the regular settings on the SE. In comparison, here is the Neat King B. And the gain on everything so far is at straight up noon on the Motu M2. Let's go back to the X1S before we go over to a different microphone. That other microphone is the Audio-Technica AT2035. There's some dishes being done, and it's pretty loud. I don't know if these mics are picking it up or not. But here's the 2035 compared to, again, the S1X. X1S. I can do letters and numbers combined. I just can't, and I'm sorry. Let's test some plosives out real quick. Let's take this included filter off, which I really like. I like that it's all one thing, and you get it all with the bundle package. Let's tap this stuff, too, and see that, yeah, it's a shock mount. Maybe it looks cool, but, I mean, you hit it, it goes boom. So, is that on the fault of the shock mount? Is it my cheap boom arm? I don't know. Preston was pleased to pile up peas in Pennsylvania with President Polk. Okay, let's lay off of it a little bit. Preston was pleased to pile up peas in Pennsylvania with President Polk. Let's slip her back on. Preston was pleased to pile up peas in Pennsylvania with President Polk. Now this is how I usually want to leave it off to an angle, so I don't really have a problem too often with Preston was pleased to pile up peas in Pennsylvania with President Polk. Let's check out the proximity effect. Here I am, about 8 inches away. Not bad. Here I am, all up on the microphone, pretty darn close. What do you think? Now again, let's test it out in the mix for standard voiceover. Hi, my name is Dave, and like so many American males, I'm here to tell my story about how I've been struggling with ED. Until, of course, I bought the SE Electronics X1S and all my symptoms just went away. Check with your doctor, as this microphone could cause constipation, skin rash or dermatitis, diarrhea, dizziness, drowsiness, dry mouth, headache, and insomnia. Buy the SE Electronics X1S today and kiss your ED goodbye.
This ad is not supported by SE Electronics. In fact, let's hope they don't see it. All information in this ad are fictional, and you should disregard everything you just heard.
Now, I usually don't sing a lot, but I was making a goofy song the other day. It's country, whatever. I don't care what you think about country. It's about drinking beer and feeding my dog treats on a hot day. So here's a little sample of, just solely for the purposes to hear this mic do something in the mix. Music, vocals. This is just for vocals. Hear it in the mix. Music. I'll say I'm busy, busier than hell, and I ain't moving unless I'm reaching for one of two things. Beer and treats is what our future brings. Cause I'm throwing treats to my doggy and he loves it when I'm quarterbacking. I ain't ever gonna get sacked. And I'm a gunslinging lefty and I put him on him heavy and he never really drops a pass. And then he hits the gas, running through the grass. Man, he's fast. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. I know I can be a bit scatterbrained at times. I'm still pretty new at this. But if you appreciate this video, give it a thumbs up. It'll help my channel grow so I can make some more videos and we can keep hanging out, all right? If you think this video is not good, just head down into the comments and let me know. Some ideas. I'm totally open to that. This has been a demonstration of the SE Electronics S1X. Think I got it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next edition of Mint Green Audio. Take care. Man, he's fast, he's a kick in the ass, he's catching every pass. Unless I'm reaching for one or two things. Beer and treats is what our future